Today guys, we have Funko News Updates with lots of new drops and announcements. Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we have a lot of fun stuff to go over. However, before we jump into that, I do want to ask the question of the day, which is, who was a childhood hero of yours? Let me know in the comments below. Someone for me was actually John Cena growing up. Loved the WWE as a kid. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our news here. Let's start off with what's actually new and did actually drop here. So for Naruto fans, we actually got a new Zabuza exclusive here where he kind of has the kunai knives in his arm there. He's also holding one in his mouth and he's bloody down the pop. Definitely a really great one. Nice step up from the original too. And I was actually saying this in a comment yesterday that Zabuza should get like the water dragon treatment here from this particular scene as like a pop premium. That would be really cool. But nonetheless, this new Zabuza is nice. It's a GameStop exclusive available for pre-order now. Link down below if you want to grab this one. Next up for my One Piece fans, the Thriller Bark Usopp Target exclusive did actually drop online today. I'll have a link down below if you guys want to grab it and add it to your collection. It is expected to release at the end of September, and it should be hitting stores around that time too. Now, another new recent drop we did actually have was Alice in Wonderland's Cheshire Cat at 9,500 pieces over at Box Lunch. This one actually dropped online the other day. However, it did sell out online, but stores are getting in stock, so make sure to check your local stores if you missed the online drop. Next up from the movie The Lost Boys, we actually got two new vampire pops, including Vampire Michael and David here. These did actually drop for pre-order today on Entertainment Earth and Amazon. If you guys want to grab them, links down below. All right, next up for my Attack on Titan fans, we actually got first looks at a new split set here, where it's that style where they kind of split two different characters down there. So we do actually have Eren and his Attack Titan, younger Zeke Yeager with the Beast Titan, and I guess they were trying to mimic when he throws the rocks, like he's throwing the baseball there as a kid, which I thought was a nice little detail. I still think it's weird to do the younger Zeke though, given they did adult versions of all the other characters. Anyways though, we also had Annie with the female Titan, which she's one of my favorite characters. And finally we have Rhino there with the armor Titan. And if you'll notice, they did the Titan marks around the eye for Eren and Rhino, which is a cool little extra detail there. So I think these are better than expected. Like most people are saying, like I was pleasantly surprised how these actually turned out. I still don't really care for the split pop, so I don't think I'll really be getting any of these for that reason. Like I can definitely see some people having some issues with this just because people would prefer maybe different characters or they don't like little details. Like somebody mentioned that Rhina's nose just looks a little weird. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if that was like a glam mess up, because if you'll notice on like Eren and Zeke, for example, they gave them their human noses and then they have their Titan noses. But with Annie, I guess it matches enough with the female Titan that they just gave her a similar nose because the skin tone, I suppose. But then with Armored Titan, they gave him like the full armored nose. I'm hoping that's just a glam error and they actually just do the regular nose, because otherwise that's rough on that one, I won't lie. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these Attack on Titan pops. So originally they were actually supposed to drop this month. Looks like they were actually pushed until September now. So we should be seeing them like early September officially announced again, because Funko took down their post the other day. But we ended up, you know, getting the images anyways here, obviously. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these split pops. And they'll be dropping in September. That's when you can pre-order them. All right, next up guys, over at the Funko shop, we had a lot of new things in stock here. First up, for Avatar fans, the full new movie collection from the Avatar Aang movie did actually drop, including the Funko exclusive of Aang in the Avatar state. So you can grab that and that new Biddy box of the Four Kingdoms. On this next page here, we actually have Sokka again. We also have the Beetlejuice animated pops with Lydia too, as well as that new patchwork set of Beetlejuice and Emily. Then we have the Pop Nook of Coraline, Devil Ghostface, Carolyn from The Conjuring, A Quiet Place's Death Angel, as well as Ryuk, the glow one from Death Note. On the next page here, we had Anya Forger there with the Chimera, the exclusive, as well as the retailer exclusive Wedge Antilles, a couple MLS pops of Florian and Virgil, and we also had the Disney Grand Entrance pops of Belle, Rapunzel, and Tiana, Hello Kitty with the umbrella, as well as several of those new 4-packs that are actually discounted. Continuing on this next page, all kinds of different licenses. These are like Black Friday bundles essentially. And then on this last page here, a couple more of those. We also had the Avatar Biddy box again, the Going Merry Biddy box from One Piece, as well as a couple Biddy pop stuff from Harry Potter and NFL. So if you need anything new from the Funko shop, I'll have links down below where you can grab these. All right, next up for my solo leveling fans, we actually have closer looks at the upcoming Sung Ji-Nu pop here from Chalice Collectibles. This features him with the dual blades and the aura in the back. It does actually glow in the back, as well as his eyes do glow. I think it's a pretty cool glow for the most part. It does look like this one's arriving overseas now, and as far as Chalice Collectibles being the US retailer, they should be shipping it at at the end of September into October, and I do believe they still have single purchases with chances at a chase if you guys do want to grab this one. All right, guys, next up, some other things that did drop this week earlier. We did actually have a bunch of new Bitty Pop items from Sonic, Lilo and Stitch, Hello Kitty and Friends, Dragon Ball Z. We had some Nightmare Before Christmas singles, Hello Kitty and Friends, as well as Disney. And on the right there, we had the Death Star there, as well as Hogwarts Castle and Pokeball display shelf, and then some Marvel keychains. Next up from Fallout, we did actually have the Vault Boy, Cappy, Bottle, and Nuka Girl there. No exclusives in this set, but they're pretty fun. From the movie Legend, we did get Lord of Darkness here as a 6-inch pop. We also had the new Twilight collection that did drop, including Bella Swan, Edward Cullen with a glitter chase, Jacob Black, Alice Cullen, and lastly, a moment of Edward and Bella. Another drop we had was an American Werewolf in London of David Kessler Dream. All right, next up for my Bleach fans, want to let you guys know that this set also dropped over on Wednesday, and we did get a new Yuabaha exclusive at the Funko shop of Post Soul King Absorption there. I think it's an okay looking pop. Like, I don't really care for it personally. There's a few others I like in this set a lot more. But yes, over at the Funko shop, you can pre-order that new Bleach set now, linked down below. All right, next up, guys, I want to go over a majority of what's expected next week. We should actually maybe see some of these later tonight or tomorrow too, like first looks for next week's drop on Wednesday. So first up for my Stranger Things fans, back at Toy Fair, we did actually see what these were going to look like, but we do have a new Karen Wheeler and Demogorgon Bloody Funko Pop that are coming in a 2-pack. Next up from K-Pop Demon Hunters, we're expected to see the Bitty Pop stages of the 3 girls, as well as the 10-inch Rumi and 10-inch Derpy. From Terrifier, we're expected to see this new Art the Clown, as well as the Clown Cafe here. From Courage the Cowardly Dog, we're expected to see a new variation of Courage. No idea what it's going to be, but stay tuned. For Pingu fans, we're getting another style of Pingu. Next up from Harry Potter, we have a couple new specialty series exclusives coming, including Dumbledore, Fawkes on the Perch, as well as Hedwig on the books. Doctor Who fans, this new set is finally coming that we got first looks at back at Toy Fair. This includes the 10th Doctor with TARDIS, 11th Doctor, 15th Doctor, 9th Doctor, and an additional 10th Doctor. Simpsons fans, we're getting a new Treehouse of Horror set, including Itchy, Scratchy, Skeleton Bark, Skeleton Homer, and Zombie Snowball. From the Karate Kid, we're getting a full new collection here, including Mr. Miyagi, Daniel Crane Kick, Daniel Painting, as well as a Johnny and Daniel 2-pack. From Goosebumps, a couple new pops here, including Gozer, Curse Mummy, and Say Cheese. We're also getting Outlanders pops, including Jamie and Claire. From Star Wars, we're getting a specialty series exclusive in the Legends line for Carner Jax. Next up from the movie Edward Scissorhands, we're getting a sitting Edward pop here. I don't really know how this is going to turn out, but it could be interesting. Next, from The Conjuring, we're expected to see Abner and Nellie. And finally, we're getting a couple new Pokemon announcements, including Morpeko Full Belly mode, as well as Hangry mode, then the Premium Blastoise pops, and Armor Rouge. Now, guys, we're gonna see a few other things, like some Bitty Pop stuff, and probably some other announcements on top of some exclusives next week, too. So make sure to stay tuned for all of those first looks. Once we do get first looks, maybe, like I said, if we get them later tonight, I'll do a video covering all of those tomorrow. Just wanted to let you guys know in today's Funko News video, too, that these are coming. Now, guys, that does wrap up today's Funko News updates. Like I said, lots of new drops of all kinds of different exclusives, commons, and Bitty Pop stuff, and more. Again, check out those links down below to pre-order anything new that you might have missed, as well as catch up on the latest drops. If you guys have any further questions about anything we did actually just discuss in this video, drop those comments down below and I will do my best to answer them. Other than that, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.